Hey chickies, okay, today I'm doing palm trees because it's really cold here and I have not done a palm tree mani in so long. It feels weird, so I had to do one. Let's get into it. I really hope you like it. So for this mani, I'm starting off again with a white base, but this time I'm using Floss Gloss's Mrs. Tony Montana. It's a lovely little white polish, perfectly opaque in two thin coats. It's very nice. I like it. And after those lovely little coats, of course, I'm going to give you some nail cleanup porn. Here you go. Now, before I do any nail art, I am going to add a coat of Seche Vite to all of my nails. It's something I do every single time, pretty much every single time. And next I'm going to use some Simply Peel from Bliss Kiss to protect the skin around my nails from what I'm about to do next. For the next step, I'm going to be using some new Floss Gloss polishes. The first one is a hot pink called Maliboob Job. Cool names, they're so funny. And the peachy pink is called International Hot Girl. They photograph, or under the camera, they are much more toned down than they are in real life. In real life, they are bright as can be. They are so bright. So to create the background for the palm trees, I'm using a fan brush and those two gorgeous, delicious polishes from Floss Gloss. This is an old fan brush I've had for years. I bought it in a set of nail art brushes from eBay for about $4. It was so cheap. And it's still working. It's the only one I've ever bought. So yay. And basically you just blend it on your surface. I'm using my Simply Neat Miracle Matte. But you can use any kind of surface really. You can use plastic sandwich bags if you need to, and then you just swish that back and forth on your nail. Now I'm purposefully leaving the center of the nail kind of not fully covered with the two polish colors, and I do that for a reason. Well, I'm not really sure what the reason is, but I really like the look, so I just left it at that. I could have kept going and kept refreshing my brush, but decided not to. Go ahead and repeat that process on my middle nail. So I'm only doing my two middle nails for this mani, which is quite common for me. I don't know, I've just never been a real full mani, like doing the same thing on every single nail. I've just never been that kind of, I don't know why. Not sure. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and add a coat of Seche Vite. Basically, the reason why I do that is it gives me a really lovely smooth surface to paint on with the palm trees. I'm using black acrylic craft paint to do that. I'm also using a medium liner brush from the Stylish Nail Art Shop. I understand that the Stylish Nail Art Shop isn't even actually a Stylish Nail Art Shop anymore on the Etsy link that I've put down below in the past, so I can't tell you. I'm going to message her again and find out if she's actually ever going to open the store again, just to get a bit of an update on for you guys, because I know that you would really love to get some of these brushes, but you know, I can't make her open the store, unfortunately. So anyway, let's get on back into the palm trees. So the palm trees are very simple. It's just basically a line and then little lines coming off of that line, and then you do these little tiny weeny little feathering lines. You can do this with a bigger brush than what I'm using. Obviously my brush is super duper tiny. Just the lightest touch, and also if you have a bigger brush than I do, what I recommend is thinning out your paint a little bit, and that will help you to get thinner lines. You may just have to go over the lines a little more, like 3 or 4 times, to get a nice depth of color, because when you thin out acrylic craft paint, it loses some of its darkness, especially when we're talking about black. So as you could see on the ring fingernail, I only did 1 palm tree, but on the middle nail, I'm going to be doing 2, one larger one and then one smaller underneath that. But by all means, that the makeup of the palm trees on your nails is completely up to you. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that bit where I've left the white in the middle of the nail, I think it almost looks like the moon shining on the water. That's what I kept thinking of when I was looking at my nails. Tell me if you think that I'm crazy. I'm sure I'm not. I really do think that's what it looks like. And once everything was completely dry, I went ahead and sealed everything in with a good quality top coat. Of course, I'm speaking about Seche Vite, as per usual. And that's it for this one. I really hope you liked it. I loved wearing it. It made me feel a lot warmer than I have in the last couple of days. I mean, we have gotten snow in our country in places we have never gotten snow before. Generally speaking, in Australia, if you want to see the snow, you have to go to the snow on top of the mountains. The snow does not come to you. But this, in the last couple of days, the snow has been coming to us. So that's been different. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.